the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real-world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
All right, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, the Dirt Racing Network's live coverage of the General Tires Winter Nationals, powered by iRacing's Tim's Dirt Track Simulators, Dirt Slingers Racing League, Super Clean, Red Lobster, Radio Hospital, and the Dirt Racing Network, Wicked Cushion Esports. Round number 3 from Eldora tonight. 24 drivers have checked in. Top 2 in points both here tonight. So they're going to keep that battle raging on for us. Had a week off last week. Drivers itching to get back at it out here and tear up the big track. Rossburg, Ohio. Ready for them to get after it. These guys are going to get ready to go to qualifying. While they get ready to go to qualifying, we will get our pre-race invocation and national anthem out of the way. We'll be back with you in a couple of minutes.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
And now, please welcome Pastor Sam Foley from Port Orange, Florida, to deliver tonight's invocation.
Father, we ask today that you protect and bless those who participate in this race. May they use good sportsmanship and respect for each other. And we'll thank you and praise you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, qualifying underway. Almost over now. Right now, Kevin Click, the quickest in qualifying, 16.996 seconds. Garrett Boyd at 17.092. Jason Randolph, 17.093. And Jacob Field, 17.105. 113 for Kevin Henley. That's your top 5 right there. 24 cars racing for 20 positions in the feature. Looks like we are going to have 3 heat races for you. 8 cars in each one, waiting for the drivers to grid out onto our front stretch. We'll run down the Tim Sims starting lineups for you. There we go. On the pole, It's going to be the 23 machine of Alex Straczynski, and on his outside, newcomer to the series in the 01, it's actually going to be the 1S of Marshall Strong. Second row on the inside, James Bond, the 007 of Jacob Fields. And on his outside, the Alkaline 88 Brent Mark Sim Team number 25 from Ontario, Ohio, Kevin Click. Third row on the inside, the BGI Sim Sport BSB number 1 from Junction City, Kansas, Jacob Schmutz. And on the outside of him, the high side, Fastline Speedway Engines UDSRA number 56 from Livingston, Montana, the Flying Fossil of David Flick. The paints by Boyd, BGI Sim Sport number 009 from Tahlequah, Oklahoma, Kobe Cooper on the inside of row 4, and Nathan Krapacheski in the 25 on his outside. Krapacheski not making the call, so Nathan not in here. Going to have 7 cars. Top 4 go straight to the feature. Everybody else into the B main, and we will get 8 of those drivers and put them in our feature. We're going green out of turn 4 right here. Straczynski and Strong on the front row. Green flag in the air. Heat race number 1 underway. Watching the 1S of Marshall Strong start on the outside of the front row. Already falling back to third. Maybe fourth when they come out of the corner. Looked like Click in the 27. Caught a little fence out of 2. It is Straczynski on the top. Leading us at the end of lap number 1, Jacob Fields tucked right in behind him, and then 3 wide behind that. Schmutz was on the bottom. Now Click is going to go outside to inside in 3. He'll take over third. Schmutz and Strong with a little contact. Schmutz ends up 4th and Strong 5th right now. Out of 2 down the backstretch. Some more contact between Schmutz and Strong. Marshall Strong new to the series, but putting a ton of pressure on Jacob Schmutz. Regular here. Keep an eye on that 1S. Alex Straczynski still has a challenge. He's got Jacob Fields all over him, and Fields is just looking for a mistake. 4 to go this time. Now Fields with the slider line, the 007. Out to the point. Can he hang on to it out of 2? Side-by-side drag race into 3, and Straczynski slammed the door on entry. Short slider there, and Alex Straczynski going to lead at the 3 to go mark. Now Fields again down on the bottom. Can he find some grip? Get a little bit of an advantage. If he can make that work, slider line here in 3 and 4 may actually work for him. He keeps it married to the bottom. Not going to get him that time. Straczynski still out front. Then Fields, Kevin Click up to third, and Jacob Schmutz hanging on to the final direct transfer spot from the heat race, sitting in 4th right here. Colby Cooper, that 9 machine, has worked his way around into 5th. He's battling Strong, and they're side by side. White flag in the air coming through 3 and 4 for the final time in heat race number 1. Alex Straczynski is going to pick up the win. Jacob Fields is second. Kevin Click and Jacob Schmutz going to the A main. Everyone else will work through the soup tonight. And the soup will be just a single bowl. We'll take 8 of those guys, so 7 cars scheduled to be in heat race number 2. Long time DRN driver going to be on the pole for this one. 711 car of William Evans be on the pole. The 17 Superior Builders Beware Racing Buddy Ware's machine out of Iola, Kansas on the outside of that row. Row 2 on the inside. The Cadillac number 110 from Albany, New York. Kevin, the Cadillac man, Hanley. And on his outside in the 88 machine is going to be Garrett Boyd. Third row on the inside, the 86 of Mason Leon. On his outside, going to be Tim Nichols. First time we've seen Tim, I think. Maybe the second time we've seen Tim in this series. Super happy to see the 31 car out there. Tim, one of the sponsors for the series. He kind of put this whole thing together, and it's good to get to see him race. I was kind of hoping we'd see Larry Moody and Eric Wilkie out here, but I don't see either one of those guys. I know Moody was in chat and in the server.
I think Eric's trying to join now, or logging in.
Hang on a second, guys. I'm sorry. I could have swore that I turned all that off. Okay. So no more whispers are going to sneak through there. There's Larry Moody's car. I think he might have gotten in late. We'll see if he is going to get a late start on this deal. He's going to have to start from the pits once the guys go by. It counts him down for about 8 or 10 seconds, and then it'll let him go. But one more pace lap around. You can see these big block modifieds wiggle around a little bit at low speed. Yeah, I think it's the tire model that makes them do that. But they're not a lot of fun at low speed, but they sure are a blast at high speeds. Guys, don't be afraid to say hi in the chat. YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. I don't care where you're at. I'll be able to see it. If you're on Facebook, go by the Dirt Racing Network, like, share, and follow us. If you're on YouTube and Twitch, make sure you subscribe to the channel. All right, time to go green. Pace truck headed in. Green flag in the air. Heat race number 2 underway, and William Evans with a great jump right off the bat. Going to lead them into 1 and 2. Hanley went to the bottom, had second for a moment. Now falls back to third. Now around where Hanley to second. Going to battle for first here with William Evans. Evans going to keep it up on the top shelf. Hanley went down to about the first floor. He didn't make it to the basement, but he stayed down there low. Hanley's got the lead as they exit turn 4. Can he hang on to it to the line? Kevin Hanley, new leader. William Evans is second. Mason Leon, good run for the 86, up to third right now, and he's got Garrett Boyd in the 88 all over him. That's your last 2 transfer cars right there at the end of lap number 3. 5 to go. Boyd around Leon, takes over third. Move Mason Leon back into the 4th spot, and he's right in front of Buddy Ware. Ware lost a lot of ground out of 2. Tim Nichols a good ways back. Larry Moody and Eric Wilkie back here battling for 7th and 8th. Both those cars a lap down in that 24 car. That is interesting right there. We'll say that for Mr. Wilkie. Right now, 3 to go. This time, Kevin Hanley, 0.5 of a second over William Evans. And Evans has a challenge now. Garrett Boyd's going to slide job him in 1 and 2, and Boyd takes over second. A little paint trading action going into 3. Evans was going in the middle, and Boyd wanted to lock the door down on him. Cost him a spot right there. We'll see what happens out of 2. They're going to get back side by side. Boyd had a little bit of an advantage. Now up to the top shelf, and I think Evans being stuck in the middle may lose the momentum. 1 car length with the white flag in the air. It's Hanley, Boyd, Evans, and Leon. We're watching the battle for second. Kevin Hanley will win heat race number 2. We'll see him in the feature. Garrett Boyd second. William Evans going to come home third, and Mason Leon will capture the last transfer spot. Ware, Nichols, Wilkie, and Moody will be in our B main. Two down, 1 to go for heat racing action. 8 cars once again. On the pole, the UDTV 19 Designs Tim Sims. Black Diamond Motorsports number 36 from Sellersburg, Indiana, the Lawnmower Man, Nathan Davis. And on his outside in the 54, going to be Matt Westfall. Row 2, the Edge Racing Designs Royal Sim Sports number 21 from Moore, Oklahoma, sits second in your points. Heading into week number 3, Michael Meek. And on his outside, the KC General Stores number 47 from Des Moines, Iowa, going to be Jason Randolph. Your third row on the inside, Justin Wilson in the 2 car, and on the outside, the 0 of John Fall. And the back row, Patrick Spangler in the 93 and Kevin Levies in the 147. I think Patrick Spangler actually is in the 61, not the 93, so a little miscommunication there. And the 8 car for Justin Wilson, not the 2. Guys register in under different numbers than what is on the car because custom numbers make everything irrelevant. All right. Green the next time out of 4. Davis and Westfall will be on the front row. Final heat race. We will have 12 cars locked in. to our feature. We'll find 8 more out of our B main. We got to send a message up top or down to the bottom here. We're going to have a little dash for cash in the intermission here. Oh, car's getting wiggly, pushed around. Everybody getting a bad start on this one. Looks like race control going to allow that to go already. Slide jobs in 1 and 2. Meek went for the lead. Couldn't keep it out of the fence out of 2. Davis is going to get back around him. So is Matt Westfall. Meek settles into 3rd. Justin Wilson. That white car with the blue and orange trim going to settle into that 4th spot. That time Meek went for it again. I don't know if he's going to hang on to 2nd. He went 2 for 1. Didn't even get to the 2nd guy. Meek wants to start right up at the front in the feature. He won opening night. Not so fortunate with a big wreck on night number 2. Right now, Matt Westfall, Nathan Davis, a lot of contact. Here comes Meek. Meek down to the inside, keeping the 21 car locked on the bottom. Who's got the lead at the line? Davis threads the needle. And Nathan Davis in the 36 leads lap number 3. Now Westfall's in the middle of that sandwich. These guys 3 wide for the lead. Great racing. Meek Davis. Davis went through the middle again. Now Westfall's in the middle. Here's Meek, 2 for 1 slider one more time. Can he hang on to it? I don't think so. Too much momentum loss going up the hill. Davis going to hang on to the lead. Westfall now. Westfall went for the lead. He didn't get it either. Fantastic racing at the front there. Let Jason Randolph, who is your points leader coming into the night, creep back into this picture. 2 to go this time by, and Davis is now secured to the front. But here comes Westfall right across the nose. Hooks both cars and puts Michael Meek up into the fence. That's going to allow Jason Randolph into 2nd. Westfall comes away with 3rd. Here comes Kevin Lovey's in the 147 into 4th. Michael Meek with a damaged car in 5th. White flag coming out this time for the lawnmower man, Nathan Davis. Randolph close behind, getting closer just about every few feet. Looks like he is closing the gap. But not down the backstretch. Davis streaks away. He's going to come out of turn 4, pick up the win in Heat 3. We'll see him in the feature. Jason Randolph in 2nd. Matt Westfall and Kevin Lovey's hangs on to 4th. Meek, Spangler, Wilson, and Paul will be in the B main, and we'll get 8 out of that 11-car B main. May get a 12-car B main. I miscalculated. Fantastic racing so far. That feature, that heat race right there, if that's any indication of what our feature is going to look like, it's going to be one heck of a race tonight. B main, 12 cars. Your Tim Sims starting lineup for the B main looks like this. Colby Cooper on the pole, Buddy Ware on his outside. Michael Meek on the inside of row number 2. We're going to have to watch that 21 car. Probably still a little red in the face after that feature, or that heat race, I'm sorry. And Marshall Strong will start to the outside of him. 3rd row, Tim Nichols inside, Pat Spangler on the outside. David Flick, let's start inside row 4 with Eric Wilkie on his outside. The 5th row, Justin Wilson, Nathan Krapacheski. Krapacheski not making the call, so we're down to 11 cars. And it'll be Larry Moody and John Fall rounding out the field.
Good.
All right, one more time around. Green out of 4, 11 cars. Racing for 8 spots. Pace truck is in, waiting on Colby Cooper. Cooper's on the throttle, green flag in the air. Everybody staying kind of bunched up here. Out of 2 down the backstretch. Gaggle of cars behind Buddy Ware in 3rd. Tim Nichols, 31 car in 4th right now. Marshall Strong in that 5th spot, the 1S car. Right in front of Eric Wilkie in the 24. That's 6th. 7th is Larry Moody and David Flick in the 8th spot. But John Fall is tucked in tight behind David Flick there. Watching at the front, Meek now went for the lead in 1 and 2. It looks like he's got it. Gets around Cooper. Now going to put the 21 in the middle of the track. Oh, little contact there. That might open the door for Buddy Ware. And Ware's going to lead a lap number 3. Meek and Cooper get them squared away. And now Meek down the backstretch on the high side, going to try to take the lead back. Ware staying down on the bottom, right in the basement right there. And Meek's got the lead again. 21 to Michael Meek out front. Buddy Ware in the 17 down on the bottom run second. Colby Cooper in 3rd. Tim Nichols still hanging on to 4th. But he's got a couple of cars running him down here. Larry Moody, the 73 on the inside, the 24 of Eric Wilkie. Up top right there. And I'm loving the hand paint. Looks like somebody grabbed a spray can, shot them numbers when they got to the track. On the side of that 24 car. I think it says Pepsi down to the back of that car. That is interesting. We're down to 5 to go. Michael Meek now stretching it out a little bit, 0.6 of a second. Over Buddy Ware, Colby Cooper on the high side trying to battle for second. Going to be 3 to go this time. Wilkie now up to 4th. He got around Nichols. Nichols and Moody getting together a little bit there. Going into 1. Nichols still in 5th. Moody 6th. Marshall Strong and John Fall back here. That orange 0 car. Your final transfer car with David Flick. That 8-ball machine trying to get around him. That time Flick's got the spot. Under 2 to go. Meek's already down to turn 3. He'll get the white flag this time out of 4. White flag in the air. Cooper 2nd. Ware 3rd. Still Wilkie, Nichols, Moody, Strong, and Fall. Got back around Flick. There's a car. Strong into the fence. On the final lap. No caution for that. Now Flick is the inheritant of the 8th and final spot. Meek wins the B main. Cooper 2nd. Buddy Ware 3rd. Eric Wilkie 4th. Tim Nichols in 5th with Larry Moody. Then David Flick and John Fall side by side. And it's going to be Fall, then Flick. Those guys in your feature tonight. Strong, Spangler, Wilson, and Krapacheski will be done for the evening. So we'll get ready. During this quick warm-up session here, they're going to bring out 4 cars for 6 laps. Dash for cash. Race control calling those cars to the track. It's going to be Jacob Fields, Jason Randolph, Jacob Schmutz, and Kevin Hanley. All right, so we will get these guys lined up here. 6 laps. Green flag is in the air. Schmutz with a good jump. Fields behind that. Down on the bottom, Jason Randolph, then Kevin Hanley. End of lap number 1, and Fields has got the top side, working his way around cars. Schmutz takes it back in 1 and 2. They are almost 4 wide. They're 3 wide, going into 3. Working a lap number 2 here. Schmutz bumps the wall. Fields down the inside. Randolph. 5 to go that time. Oh, 4 to go that time, sorry. And Fields got a little bit bumped into the wall there. Now Jason Randolph's has got the lead. Kevin Hanley in second. Jacob Schmutz is third. Now Schmutz back up to second. Couple of laps to go here. I think 3 to go that time by. Going to be 2 to go when they get to the stand this time as Schmutz battling back for the lead on the outside of Randolph. Randolph and Schmutz side by side. 2 to go that time by. Kevin Hanley working the top side trying to get back in this. Fields tucked right behind him. We're going to come to the white flag. Almost side by side out of 4. Randolph, Schmutz, Hanley, Fields, and Fields goes for the slider. Thought better of it, checked it down. Now Schmutz with a good run out of the middle in 3 and 4. Can he do anything? Right here. This is your checkered flag. Off the bottom side, Jason Randolph going to pick up the win. Jacob Schmutz, Kevin Hanley, and Jacob Fields. Apparently I'm miscounting laps. I could have swore I counted 6, but apparently we're going to go like this. Schmutz got bumped out of the way. Randolph still wins it. I think Fields was second, then Schmutz, and then Hanley. A little extracurricular activity after the checks, so I'd have to reprimand somebody for that. But all in all, pretty good deal. They will open up the track. While the guys finish off the 90 seconds here, you guys check this out for us. All right, feature time drivers lining up. At the end of pit road, we'll take a look at the Tim Sims starting lineup for your 35-lap feature. On the pole, the 47 of Jason Randolph to his outside, the 88 of Garrett Boyd. Row 2, Jacob Fields inside the Lawnmower Man, Nathan Davis on the outside of that row in the 36. In the third row, Kevin Hanley. 110 car on the inside. The Cadillac Man starting position number 5. And on his outside, Alex Straczynski in the 23. The fourth row, Kevin Click, the 27 on the inside. Williams Evans in the 711 on his outside. The fifth row, Matt Westfall will start the 54 car inside. And Jacob Schmutz will start in the number 1 machine, position number 10. Sixth row, the 86 of Mason Leon on the inside, the 147 of Kevin Levies to his outside. Michael Meek will start the 21 car on the inside of row number 7, coming in from the B main. He brought Colby Cooper in the 9 with him. That's his row partner. Row 8, Buddy Ware, 17 car will start inside, and Eric Wilkie will start the 13 outside. Jim Nichols, the 31 car, inside row number 9, and Larry Moody in the 73 to his outside. And your back row tonight, the Flying Fossil, the 56 car of David Flick inside, and the 0 of John Fall on the outside. Ready to go green. Out of 4, feature is underway. General Tires, Winter Nationals, round number 3, 40 laps. And all already to the front. Jason Randolph clears everybody down on the bottom. Jacob Fields is going to slide into second right now. Garrett Boyd trying to hang on to third. The Lawnmower Man through the middle in fourth. Not sure if that move's going to hang on for him or not. As Straczynski in the 23, and he shuts the door on Straczynski on the top. Here comes Garrett Boyd making a bid for the lead. Penthousing it out of 4. He's got the spot. Moved the 88 to the point. Now, a little further back, Jacob Fields moved on the inside. Moved Randolph up the hill. He took second. Randolph is going to pay for that. He's going to fall all the way to 5th, heading into turn 3. As the 36 of Davis got around, Straczynski is all over him. Good battles here at the front. Fields now went for the slider line. That may open the door for Davis in 3 and 4. Will he go slider line? Does indeed. Takes it all the way to the outside as he got the spot at the line. He surely did. Nathan Davis to second temporarily. Fields went down to the bottom. I think he found something down there that time as he's able to hang on to second heading into turn number 3. It is Boyd out in front. Fields is second. Davis is third. Straczynski is fourth. Then Randolph and Hanley are side by side, 5th and 6th. Now Hanley has the advantage in the 110 machine. These two back and forth. Jason Randolph now slides back to 6th. Boyd starting to get pressure. Pressure from Fields. Fields goes to the bottom. Boyd goes to the top. Fields with the slider. Is he going to slam the door? No. Leaves enough room, and Straczynski may get around him. So Boyd stays at the point. Now Fields giving up another spot. Straczynski trying to drive down the hill on Boyd as Boyd lost some momentum. Just not enough when Fields tried to shut the door, and caution right before the slider. Let's see, is that Jacob Schmutz that is having a bit of a problem? Looks like the one car heavily damaged. We'll see what happened here. Clipped the fence, clipped it twice. Oh, yeah. All on his own, put the right rear in it, pulls the right front around, slams it in there. Couple of big tumbles, and he's going to get hit a couple of times. That probably did more damage to him than anything else. The rear end is knocked out of the one machine. He'll be able to go in and see if they can quickly put that back together. We'll take a look at the Red Lobster top 10. Garrett Boyd, Alex Straczynski, Jacob Fields, Nathan Davis, Kevin Hanley, your top 5. Then Jason Randolph, William Evans. Schmutz knocked out of that, so it'll be Kevin Click, Kevin Lovies, and Michael Meek. They're in the 10th spot. So about 8 laps into round number 3 of the General Tires Winter Nationals. Right here from Eldora. Colby Cooper, Eric Wilkie, already retired from the race. Jacob Smutch going to line up at the back. We are going to get a restart out of turn number 4. Everybody doubled back up. Boyd and Straczynski on the front row. Fields and Davis in row 2. Hanley and Randolph in row 3. Pace truck is in. Green flag is out. 32 laps to go. Boyd once again quickly out in front. Watch the top side of Straczynski's going to get a run out of 2. Not enough to run Boyd down, but Davis got a good run. He moved to 3rd right there. Fields not able to come up the hill. Had to really check the car when Straczynski came down. Watching these leaders, Straczynski went for the slide job. Not going to work. Almost had to give the spot up to Davis right there as he really slowed. Davis had to check up to keep from running into him, and now Davis is going to go right through the middle. Loses a spot to Fields. Move Davis to fourth, Fields to third. Straczynski still second. He's going after Boyd again. This time lands it right on the nose of the 88 car, and Straczynski's got the lead going into 3. Boyd brings it right back to him. Straczynski seen it coming. He crossed over. Straczynski, your new leader. Fields came through. He moves to second. Boyd back to third. Top 7 or 8 right on top of each other, and caution one more time. I'm not sure who that was for. I didn't see anything. Let's go back here, see if we see anything around the 31 car, maybe the 86 car. Somebody must get a little sideways and get the car fixed. Caution's already out. Not sure what brought out that caution. Phantom yellow from iRacing. Quick peek at Red Lobster top 10 again. Straczynski, Fields, Boyd, Davis, Hanley, Randolph, Meek, Click, Evans, and Loveys are your top 10. Just past the quarter mark. Completed 12 of 40. Very racy track right now. Guys able to make moves, different lines, kind of working. They will get formed back up 2 by 2. Straczynski and Fields now your front row. Boyd and Davis in row 2. Hanley and Randolph still row number 3. Michael Meek right up there in row number 4 with Kevin Click. So 21 car coming to the front. Won the B main, now already inside the top 7. So we are ready to go green.
Green flag.
Straczynski. A good start for Fields, almost even with him when they got to the line, but Straczynski just a little too much momentum there. Here comes Boyd. Not going to make that happen. It'll still be Straczynski, Fields, then Boyd. Boyd gets across the nose of Davis, and Garrett Boyd going to go for a ride. I think he's trying to fit a square peg into a round hole right there. We'll take a good look at this. Don't think there was quite enough room to get across the nose of that 36 car here. Yeah, tried to move up there, and Davis already had the nose up to the right rear tire. We'll see if Boyd is able to roll it. He's going to take it into the pits. They will take a look at it. Looks like that car dog tracking just a little. Right rear looks like it is pointing more up on that axle than it is out. And so they will move him back. Straczynski and Fields, your front row. Boyd out of it. So Davis, Hanley, Randolph, Meek, Click, Loveys, Evans is 9th. And then Larry Moody now in the top 10. Whoops. Didn't mean for that to come on. I'm going to call that self-love, Mr. Meek. That's what I'm going to say about it. I really don't know what to say about that. All right, Straczynski and Fields, then Hanley and Randolph. Those two have been side by side on the restart for every restart, I think. Now Meek up to 5th. Kevin Click right there beside him. And then Kevin Loveys and William Evans right here in the 4th row. So 27 to go. Green flag back in the air, back underway. Meek 4 wide on the bottom for a split second there. Now 3 wide. The bottom of the stack. Gonna fall back a spot. Click is gonna work the top side of the 27 car. They were dead even that time for 5th. Still Straczynski, Fields, and Hanley, your top 3 now. Jason Randolph up to 3rd. Watch Michael Meek and Kevin Click here. William Evans in the 7-Eleven making his way around that 21 car, so move Meek back a little bit further. He needs to stay close to this 47 car here. Doesn't want that gap to widen too much. Not too many weeks in this series. Can't afford to let too many points slip away, but Straczynski holding about 4.5 tenths right now over Jacob Fields. Those two right around the rim. Randolph is up there. Hanley is up there. Click was down a lane last time through 1 and 2. Evans is closing in on these guys. We haven't seen William Evans on track in quite a while. Good to see that man back out here racing with us. He is putting on a pretty good show, running in 6th. Meek is settled into 7th, then Moody. Lawnmower Man in 8th, and Westfall back here with him. Those two, little contact there as Westfall clipped the berm, clipped the wall. He was in tight quarters. Kevin Lovey slide job on him. This is for 10th. Then Nichols in 12th. Fall, Leon, Flick, Boyd back here in 16th. Still not able to drive that 88 car clean. I think that car's still a little damaged. Buddy Ware and Jacob Schmutz in the field. Jacob Fields now around Alex Straczynski, new leader. 007 machine. Halfway home this time. 20 down, 20 to go. Randolph still third. Hanley fourth. Click, Evans, and Meek still. And those guys nose to tail. Looks like drafting practice at Eldora. Meek 2-for-1 slider. Oh, got up and bumped Click. Got him into the fence. Going to help straighten him out. Keep him going down this backstretch here. Michael Meek with the big slider, and he got into Click pretty good, but then pulled up alongside and helped him square the car up. We'll see if it's a payback a little bit here. Meek was able to check up, miss most of it. Now hopefully they're done with all of that. Been good racing. Want to see that continue. Click out of shape. Caution that time. We watched that happen live. Kind of expected that. Much as those two were laying on each other. In up the hill, right rear to left front, and then William Evans kind of finished Click off there, but he did not have much of a choice as the 27 car has made his way into the infield. So a look into the top 10. It is Fields, Straczynski, Randolph, Hanley, Meek, Evans, Davis, Loveys, Westfall, and Moody. Your top 10. We'll see if they're going to move anybody to the back, if they're going to call that a racing deal and just let that go. It looks like 21 car went into the pits. He's going to come out at the back. So 21 and 27 going to be right next to each other again for a restart here. 17 laps remain in this one. Look from far away, you see Buddy Ware's car coming out of the pits after a little bit of work. Driver should start getting doubled up right here. Yep, on the one to go. Fields and Straczynski, Randolph and Hanley, then Evans and Davis for row number 3. Pace truck in. Good start for our guys on the front row. Looked like they both hopped onto the loud pedal at the same time. Straczynski with a great run right there, just not able to pull it down and do anything, and Fields maintains the lead. Hanley into third, but Randolph. Jason Randolph, the 47 car. Right through the middle, gives up a spot to Nathan Davis that time by. So move Davis to 4th, Randolph back to 5th, right in front of Kevin Lovey's in 6th. Davis was all over Hanley, and I think he nicked the wall trying to stay out of the back of the 110 car. 15 to go that time by. Jacob Fields, half a second in front of Alex Shazinski. And Kevin Handley, and he's got company. He cannot shake that 36 machine of Nathan Davis. The lawnmower man are right there. Now out of shape out of 2, gives up a couple of car lengths, so give Handley a little bit of breathing room. Davis 4th, Randolph still hanging on to 5th. Now Loveys has got his hands full. Kevin Loveys got William Evans all over him, bumping him in the back as he got out of shape in 2. Here comes Garrett Boyd. Boyd with problems early and caution. Well, let's go back and see. I don't know if Schmutz was in it or not. Oh, yeah. Got a little slow. Meek got into him, tried to straighten him out. He ends up getting him the rest of the way around. So Mr. Schmutz will rejoin the field. So down to 12 to go. Jacob Fields, Alex Shazinski, Kevin Handley, Nathan Davis, Jason Randolph, your top 5. Kevin Loveys, William Evans, Garrett Boyd. We saw Boyd go for the 2-for-1 slider right as the caution came out, which negated that attempt. He's 8th, Kevin Click, and then Michael Meek in 10th. Right now, I'm not sure. I'm showing Tim Nichols as Michael Meek is back to the back again. So last couple of weeks, not really too friendly to Mr. Meek. Wins week 1 and then has had nothing but issues since. So drivers going to double up, 12 laps to go. 5 cautions so far. Fields, Shazinski, then Davis and Handley, and Loveys and Randolph, row 3. Pace truck will duck off right here. We'll get a quick start.
Green, green, green.
Fields, good on the throttle, clears Shazinski. Now down the backstretch. Still Fields, Shazinski, Davis, and Handley are top 4. Then Loveys and Randolph, 5th and 6th. Good battle behind. Now Boyd got around both Click and Evans, moved Boyd into 7th. Garrett Boyd making his way back towards the front. Loveys with a little bit of a slide job, couldn't get there. Tried to keep it off and came down the hill when he kept it off of Randolph's slide job. Coming from Boyd, didn't take it all the way. I don't know if he would have cleared or not, but he gets contact with Loveys right there. Trying to get back in line. Evans nicked the wall going into 3. Fields, 0.7 of a second now over Shazinski. Davis, another 0.3 back of that, and then it's another 0.3 to Handley. Handley got off the wall. He lost a little bit of ground. Under the flag stand. You can see the gap starting to widen out. Down to 7 to go when we get to the stand this time. Top 5 have singled out. The battle is at 6th right there. Loveys, Boyd battling. Boyd tried to slider, didn't work. He might lose a spot to Kevin Click. Oh, Loveys is in the fence. He's going to give the spot to Boyd the easy way. Now contact. Cars getting sideways. They're all going to slow down, gather them up. A lot of positions being changed behind 8th place. Evans up to 8th. Then Westfall came through. Moody got clear. Mason Leon's on the bottom right there. Going to be 4 wide down the backstretch. Nichols on top of that sandwich. Leon escapes through, and they're 3 wide behind him. Great battle back here. This is 10th through about 15th or 16th, and here comes Jacob Schmutz. Put the 1 car in, had to check it up. Go back towards the front. Davis getting pressure. Fields is in lap traffic, going to work around Meek. put the 21 a lap down, coming to 3 to go. Meek not just going to roll over, it looks like. He's going to battle a little bit here. Keep it in the middle. Strzynski will get by. 2.5 to go. Fields, Strzynski. Take a look at Davis and Hanley back here. Coming to 2 to go for your leader. Davis across turn 4. Good run for him. Gives himself about another car length of breathing room. Big wiggle in 1 and 2, and Hanley got right back to him. White flag in hand for your leader, Jacob Fields, out of turn 4. One more time around. Strzynski still second. Davis is third. They're into lap traffic. Here comes Hanley with the slider. Davis off the top side. I think that's the move he needed right there. Now he'll cover the slider line. But Jacob Fields is going to win round number 3 of the General Tires Winter Nationals. Strzynski second. And Nathan Davis going to come home in third. So we'll get our top 3 to bring them around to the front stretch and chat with us here. Evans will go, or Fields will go and put it up on the podium. Strzynski's probably already around here. We're waiting for Nathan Davis to pull up so we can get a look. Let's find out where Alex Strzynski's at. Strzynski is upside down over here, so we will not get a picture of his car, but we will talk to him nonetheless. There we go. Thank you, Nathan. I know he can't hear me, but that does not matter. So let me find Nate. And then Alec. And Jacob. Get these guys ready. All right. Let's chat with third place. Nathan Davis, are you there?
Yeah, you got me.
Got you loud and clear, buddy. Good run for you tonight. Looked like the track got a little bit tricky, man. Tell us a little bit about that feature.
It was definitely tricky. Just close to the wall as you can get it without making any errors.
Yeah, I saw the car wiggle a handful of times. You had Kevin Hanley right on that bright green push bar on the back of that thing, man. How tough was it to hold him off?
I mean, I heard him a few times. I was basically just trying to hit my marks, but just because the margin for error up there was slim to none. It's, I don't know, not even a tire width wide on the cushion, but it's the only fast part on this track for some reason. Heard him a few times to try to make, like I said, minimize the errors and stay in front of him.
Well, fantastic run, man. And we've seen you a couple of times in here. Haven't had the same results as tonight. What was different? What got you on the podium this evening?
Oh, not driving like a jackass for one. And just the errors. Just focused on just taking my time instead of just going balls to the wall all the time.
I think we enjoy it when drivers are absolutely candid, and we saw a few guys do exactly what you said you didn't do tonight, and some of them paid, and it's going to hurt them in the points. But a great run for you out here this evening. Got some shout-outs, some thank yous before we let you go?
Absolutely. You guys for putting the league on, Roger, and the broadcast. Brett Wheeler over at Ultimate Dirt TV for the sponsorship. Drew Neal at 19 Designs. Tim Sims Dirt Track Simulators for all he does for the team and the league as well. General Tires and everybody that's part of this deal. Jacob on the win and Alec on second.
All right, man. Well, thanks for chatting with us, and we look forward to seeing you maybe Wednesday night in these big blocks back at Knoxville.
Yes, sir.
All right, your third place finisher, Mr. Nathan Davis. We are not going to get a chance to get a look at Alex's car because he ends up upside down in turn 1. So we'll have to look at the winner's car while we talk to Alec. But Alec, are you there? Alex Strzynski.
How's it going?
Pretty good, man. We're not able to get your car on screen as it is in pieces laying over there at the exit to pit road for whatever reason. So tell us about your feature, man. You had the lead for a while there, and then you and Jacob kind of battled. Tell us what was going on out there.
Yeah, I was making a lot of mental mistakes coming out of 2. That little bump over there will really get you. So I'm pretty sure I had to have bent something on the car. So, it didn't really help because after that I just did not feel comfortable up there. But, I tried giving it my best.
Well, a fantastic run. And, into this group, and I will say this is a very strong group of racers. To lead as many laps as you did and still come home second is quite an achievement. What were you finding before the incident you think bent your car that was able to keep you out front?
I don't know. I was just running good. I feel like last time I was here, I was able to kind of see what Cole was doing, and I was able just to kind of run his line, kind of barely hitting the wall. So, I mean, I feel like I have the speed here if I can not make some mental mistakes. And yeah, it's always fun racing the big blocks, and hopefully I can start doing better in 360s.
All right, man. Well, a fantastic run. You come home second tonight. Some shout-outs, some thank yous, and we'll let you celebrate a good run.
Yeah, I gotta thank the guys at Black Diamond, and then you guys, Roger, DSRL, and Tim, and everyone for putting on the series. It's a lot of fun. I always enjoy my Mondays because of this stuff.
All right, man. Well, congratulations again. Thanks for chatting with us, and we look forward to seeing you later in the week.
Yep, have a good one.
Second place finisher, Alex Strzynski, and now we will talk to James Bond himself. Jacob Fields, you there?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, the 007 comes home P1 tonight, man, and it didn't look like it was easy out there. Tell us something about the feature.
Yeah, no, those guys definitely didn't make it easy. Garrett was real quick, but towards the end he kind of fell off a little bit, and Alec, man, he figured something out, and he was gone there for a little bit, and I rode behind him for a little bit and was lucky, just kind of waiting for a mistake, and luckily he made one and was able to get by him, and lucky to stay out in front because he was definitely putting the heat on me.
A lot of great drivers in this series. You mentioned a couple of them that were up front. As these weeks tick off and we get down to the 8 weeks, every point is going to count. How many of these things are you going to have to win to pick up this championship?
Oh man, to win the championship, honestly, I'll probably have to win the rest of them. But against these drivers, man, that's a tough accomplishment right there.
Yeah, and there was a couple of guys that weren't here tonight, so it didn't make it any easier that they weren't. But the field that you raced in, very strong. You come home with the win. You got some shout-outs, some thank yous before we let you celebrate a fantastic victory tonight.
Yeah, I got to thank the guys over at D1RT and the guys over at Black Diamond. I got to thank you guys for putting on the show. It's awesome to come over here and race. I like going and watching the broadcast, put on a heck of a broadcast as well. So thank you guys.
All right, man. Well, thanks for chatting with us, and we look forward to seeing you on Wednesday night.
Appreciate you.
Your winner tonight, Mr. Jacob Fields. Great run for him, Strzynski. Heck of a show. Let's look at the official results. Like I said, Jacob Fields wins it. Strzynski was second. Nathan Davis, great run for him, comes home third. Kevin Hanley, solid run for the Cadillac man in fourth. Jason Randolph in fifth. Should extend his points lead pretty good as Michael Meek finishes deep in the field tonight. Garrett Boyd was sixth after a early incident. He recovers nicely, comes home with a sixth-place finish. William Evans, good run for him, seventh in his first showing in the series. Then Kevin Click in eighth, Matt Westfall ninth, 10th to Tim Nichols. Good run for the man. Tim Nichols, the myth, the legend right there in the top 10. Larry Moody 11th. Buddy Ware was 12th. Mason Leon 13th. 14th to John Fall. David Flick, the Flying Fossil. Don't even know how I messed his name up. He's 15th tonight, 16th Kevin Lovey's, Michael Meek in 17th, 18th Jacob Schmutz, and Eric Wilkie in 19th with Kobe Cooper rounding us out. That is going to do it for us tonight. I want to say a big thank you to Tim Nichols for putting this whole thing together and getting it going. We are more than excited to help him out anytime that he needs it, and we know he's very, very busy with his regular work schedule stuff, so big shout out to him. Everybody, General Tires, Super Clean, Red Lobster Racing Radio Hospital, Wicked Cushion Esports, everybody that is involved in this thing. A great series to be in. Got 5 more weeks, all the way through the end of March. So don't forget to tune in for that, guys. Tomorrow night, I know Dominic has a show. I think I'm going to have PRO tomorrow night. And Dominic has SSR NARC. So 2 more shows for you on tap tomorrow night, about 9 o'clock Eastern. We start that. So tune in. If you haven't already, like, share, and follow on the Facebook page. Subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. But for Dominic Santino, myself here at the Dirt Racing Network, until we see you the next time, guys, keep it